think he goes up there. Nice. Alright, you go down. We have a luck. Put you with me. Welcome. Time to book M. Who is offline in Discord? Welcome. We gotta find him. Alright, poked him. Once M's here, I'll go over greens and just to clarify portals, and we'll get started.
Is playing Catalyst.
What was that? You're
Not
quiet.
playing Catalyst.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, Winfer, instead of your Rain of Blades thing, I'm gonna have you swap to Disenchanter. I believe it's more DPS and it's also Boon Rip.
It's more DPS if there are no boons, and then it's boon rip if there are boons. So
Yep.
it's good on both cases.
Yep.
You want to make sure you use it before your heal skill, because heal refreshes it too.
Just waiting on him. Don't have him added, so I have no idea if he's online or not. Did he ever say anything about not showing on a die? Nope.
I think he has 2 accounts as well. So.
Yep.
Is he usually like appearing offline on Discord, or does he?
No, he's online, usually.
He's
I just poked
offline?
him as while invisible in case. What's up?
I have both of his alts added. Neither one of them.
Then
has
he's
shown up.
probably busy with something. Well, I guess in the meantime, I will go over our greens run and then go over it again because it does include M. But I'm assuming M's going to be playing Pam. So here is greens. So we're going to go back to the original strat where we actually have to meet the DPS check with. So only one set of greens on Jormak. So I'm trying to keep things as consistent as possible for Jormag, Primordus, and Zaitan, which is why people are in the greens that they are. So we are going to have both virtuosos over here. The not triangle side. Both verts here. We're going to have both quick heralds at center. And then we are going to have both alacrity people at triangle. And this will be the same for Jormag, Primordus, and Zaitan's second green. The first green just has a very small edit on Zaitan, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm trying to keep this very consistent in that, like, we're going to have 2 portals. So there's no shift signating or rifle 5 for the Pams who need to go do their green. And their mech's not going to come to them anyway, so it's okay. And then they just go here, be here for like 2-3 seconds, portal back. It's as if nothing's happened. Easy peasy. On Primordius, after you guys do the spread, you'll go around Void Pool. It's mostly just Telanius, and you'll do Triangle. Now you can get here with Raffle 5, but please have Shift Signet available, because once the green expires, you will Shift Signet to the portal and take the portal. That will get you to us faster, and get you doing damage and all that good stuff. It's the only time you're going to have to do it anyway. And then, what is it? I guess before I go into Zyton, does that all make sense with everyone?
Where were we planning on placing the portal for Primordius? Like back in the center, or on the center green? I guess because it's not directly.
I mean, you can put it in between the two greens here.
Okay.
Because you put it in between, you have everyone here who can just take it right when the greens spawn. You have the green people who succeed and they just walk a little bit. And then you have the Pams who can just shift Signet and go back to boss via the port.
And sorry, we're doing the first strat where we have
Correct.
one portal on each side.
Mm-hmm.
So for both Primordius and Jormag, we're gonna have we'll have a portal on this side as well, so it'll be fine. Okay. Never mind.
Yep.
Because we're skipping second chomp, so we don't need it.
Yeah. I mean, you could put a portal on triangle side. I just coordinated for one portal, but we can do double. It's just a lot more movement. And you still have a green on the complete other side as a vert to do anyway. So I guess a blink vert could put a portal on the green and then blink over. You could do that if you want.
Oh, no, I was thinking during that, like both Winfrey and I will drop our portal entrances over here. And then, like, I'll be spreading this way, and everybody else spread that way, and then we can just portal back to boss after greens. Yep, with 2 portals.
And then, Zytan, it's you walk to your first greens because the boss hasn't spawned yet, and hopefully the giants are dead by then.
I think you'll be here, Winfrey. I think we're going to be doing the same greens on Primordius and Jormag, so since you're this side, you'll just do the same one. Not sure about if we want to switch it up for the center people or not, but should be fine.
Yep, heralds are middle or close and then far.
Yeah, we're middle, which is good because it's close to where we drop red.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would love to implement this strat, but there's not much point in doing it if we're just gonna, after all this explanation, we're gonna have somebody have to swap back to a lock anyway just so we can get some practice in. And then you have to go back to the previous strategy.
We could. I don't know if we have anybody that could fill, but
Listen,
Wolfie could do it if we convince her to play, but
I mean, she would just be Pam, which is something really chill.
yeah,
But she's an old Lions Court. I don't know if she'll want to touch that.
could be done.
Ask. Alright.
Ooh. Is she... Did you just leave your old Lions Court group?
Alright, it's fine. Alright.
Hold on. Let me grab my charger.
And then I'm gonna turn you down. I'll go over it again and we'll get started.
Why am I here?
Alright. So don't concern yourself too much with Purification 1. For Jormag, your spread spot is circle. So when spread happens, easy peasy, circle. For Jormag greens, you are this green. You will have a portal provided for you. You literally just take portal, green succeed, take it back.
Where will be the portal be placed?
Where is the portal placed, guys?
It'll be Oh, are we talking for Jormag?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Wolfie was doing close one. Aren't we
No.
having the heralds do the? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you I guess it doesn't really matter. Lanius, which side have you been doing
That I've been doing for spread or green?
for green?
Triangle.
Okay, so Wolfie, you'll take the portal that's a little bit further off from, or closer to center. I think it's been about on heart.
Okay.
Portal on heart, take it.
Portal.
We go to this green, succeed, go back.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then actually do this green during Primordius, not middle green. The one on
What? No, wait, no, Noro, no, that is not it.
No?
No,
Okay,
no,
I'll
no,
stop
no.
talking.
Oh.
All the greens are consistent. All Jormag, all Primordius, and all Zaitan,
Yeah.
Pams are triangle. All of them are, all Pams are at triangle. And then all
Oh.
Heralds are middle, or close. And then all Virtuosos are the other side, other far.
Okay,
Every
so that
single time.
completely changes how I thought we were doing things. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Hmm.
All the phases. All Jormag, Primordius, and Zaitan.
Okay,
And
Wolfie, you're
every-
not doing the heart one then. You're doing the square portal for Jormag. I thought we were doing something different. That's fine.
So I'm with. Okay. I'll just take whatever portals that's square.
Yeah.
So
You'll be
where are you guys putting the Virtuoso portal? I'll just put a swirl. Where are you doing swirl? Alright, and what portal are you doing, Twinkle? Are you doing triangle or swirl? Alright, you're doing swirl. And then, so the one away is Virtuosos, the one on top of group is for Pam.
Exactly.
And I will go over it one more time. Apparently there's confusion. All Pam, all Alacrity people are always triangle side. Always triangle side. All Quickness people are always middle. So far middle or close middle. This is for all of Jormag, Primordius, and Zaitan. And then the Virtuosos are always on swirl side. Does that make sense?
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. That's about it, really. We're not gonna get
Ready,
further than.
check.
Oh, we'll see. Oh yeah, I need to put food down.
My mouse has been funky, so we shall see. I gotta like press down on it super far for it to actually press.
Mm-hmm.
Catalyst.
See how it goes.
I'm out of combat. I need to go first.
Nope. We're good.
Any response? And then it's DPS. We're gonna die here, but just commit.
Restart.
Yeah. GG. Oh, that's the squad message.
Ready, check.
I'm not combating.
Congrats.
A little better damage, but need that a little extra. Or boons up times.
I went a bit over for these. Hold on.
I'll swap next bowl.
Sure.
Boons are okay.
Do I just have? I need to always just keep log manager open. Let me take a look at something here.
Yeah, like 15% protection on the first pull.
That's what I'm gonna look at. I'm looking at the second pull now. I figured the
Yeah.
first pull was huge. Target summary.
That's why I was slow getting back to the group the first time, because opening it up.
Yeah. Buff status. Are
Wolfie, you're doing 26k with a lag.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hold on. Give me a moment here.
Isn't that like bench?
Are
I
you
don't
running
think
through
you're using
mine?
grenade.
No.
Okay.
Am I supposed to run through?
Are you
mine?
running through mine? What is it, Lanius?
No, but I could.
I've been trying to boon rip like as fast as I can, but sometimes I'm late.
Yeah, hold on. I'm running my simulation to tell you like when the boon applications are. Give me a moment.
It's out of sync for Disenchanter. Throw
No,
mine, you can
we have,
hold it
Yeah, that's
we
what
have
I'm trying to
CC.
do.
a few seconds.
That rips 2 boons. And so does
Does it
that.
normally blink rip 1? Does it rip 2?
Yeah, rips 2.
Oh, you can also use F3 as well.
Only downside to it is that like having 1 boon left on the boss does lower our damage by 15%.
It lowers every button's damage. So
Yeah, I mean the regen being up still you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess Lanius, what I'm gonna have you. Your job is apparently now you are the Boon Ripper, so you're gonna run Throw Mine instead of Grenade Kit, and it's now gonna be your job to make sure that the boons are ripped as best as possible. Now, with regards to boons, or other boon applications, they are every 20 seconds once the boss spawns. So once you see the target indicator of the boss spawn, it's every 20 seconds after. Now if you use my timer, it will tell you, but you can also go by just... It always happens at certain parts of the fight. So since Jormag's rotation is 40 seconds, that makes things really easy. So there will... The only two boon rips you need to save Throw Mine for is right after green. So the moment greens happen is when Jormag gets boons. So when you get back, get Throw Mine and use it on the boss as fast as possible. The second...
Does Jormag spawn with boons too?
Yes. So you gotta Throw Mine there as ASAP as well. But all the verts and stuff are gonna do the Disenchanter immediately, so it's not that big of a deal. It's after. That's a bigger issue. But after, it's a little bit after spread, so maybe like 5-ish seconds after spread, Lanius, is when the next boon happens. And there should not be another one for Jormag. So those are the two times to save it. Does that all make sense with you?
Yep.
Cool. It will be up every time. It's gonna feel a little bit bad to save such a short cooldown skill, but it is a triple boon rip, so that's just a huge damage increase for
Ready, check.
You don't actually have to hold it that long, anyway.
Yeah, it's just gonna feel bad, but... Yep. That just now... Good job.
I'm out of combating. What is it?
Bug abuse.
One down, two down.
I dodged.
And lose. Done. And lose. Boons. And that's all for boons. That's better. I also made mistakes in my rotation, trying to call them. But that was better damage, of course. I'd have just... I keep closing the lock here. I'm just curious what the difference there is.
I might run even less boon during.
Oh.
I'm like 40% right now.
How much does Pam need for like exactly 100%?
Like 27, 28. Well, the one I'm running, I also bring this, so I don't need.
You need more boon duration for rifle.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, because Mac.
4.4%.
Barrier, right?
Yeah,
cool.
because the mace autos give
Up
a
top.
lax sometimes.
Yep.
I lazy. I rifle and then bring a signet and call it.
Ready, check.
4.4% is pretty good.
I mean, that's 10%, if not more, lower than last time.
Yeah.
Also, Moose, for reference, the road only does damage on the first tick. There's no pulsing damage with the road. So you would use it right now.
Yeah, I forgot.
Wrong one.
I did it super late.
Ready check.
What's with me and getting out of combat?
Oh, we have one down, apparently.
Maybe for the CC.
Yeah, people were out resing.
Yeah, like the backup CC because we had some rule.
So close.
Yeah, me getting debilitated actually made a difference. GG.
I mean, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah.
Shh, that's not so hot.
Ready check.
My boon is still too high. Keep swapping them. There you go.
I am running the right stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause doesn't the heralds extend boon?
Yep, they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Where was it? Wonder, I'm just like, how are the boons up on this thing? How stuck it is.
Has my portal been good?
I kind of want
Yeah.
to place them slightly off center, or else I can't. I guess I'll just look at the close range, like the timing.
Yeah, that's what I do.
drop.
Good. Well, this is going to be an unfortunate side effect. Three, two, one, now.
Be careful with my
Oh, it's
portal.
over
I think I
there?
put it too close.
Oh, there's a portal back? Oh, I guess that's...
I didn't realize there's gonna be 2 portals.
Need Verts to cleave the storm seal.
Ooh, that sucked. One cooldown.
You guys didn't explain this.
No, this is a one chump strat, so we're dead if we fail.
That was our first time actually clearing Jormag trying to do this, though.
Yep.
So we don't even go out?
No, this
Yeah.
it's all part of my it's all part of the expected damage checks I have, which is phase Jormag before second green completes. One chump Primordius. Beat Zaitan before third green completes, or and merge them off before the third wave. Just stuff like that. They're kind of rough, but one of the hardest we're gonna be facing is going to be Jormag. Primordius, I think, just needs a little bit more practice, but if it does become inconsistent or just unreliable, we will revert back to the double.
Ready check.
Wait, are you porting for the pan?
Yeah, so since you guys are over on Triangle Green, I'm
Yeah.
dropping a portal over there for you guys so you don't have to like run too far. But if you guys can shift all the way to the portal over here, it's not really needed.
Wait. You said a portal here, but that's the exit or entrance or what?
So like we'll run out and I'll drop the portal for you to take it back to the boss.
Ah.
We want them to shift over to the other portal, right? Because we want.
I mean,
DPS.
either thing works because
It's the same time, yeah. It doesn't really matter.
yeah, my original idea was to only have one portal, but we have another spare portal, so it's a
Yeah,
good idea just to drop it over there. They can then just teleport back, shift Signet, so they're mechs right back on group, and go from there.
I've also seen a lot of mechs recall around then, so they can drop down on the boss.
That
And it
also
frees
works.
up their shift signet.
I'm not getting any quickness. I'm canceling all my skills.
Oh, I canceled my thing. Not to fail.
Which sub were you in?
I'm in sub 2, and
Alright. maybe I'm not coming in enough.
I mean, I'm also having quickness downtime as well in bottom sub, so I intentionally put the quick heralds up so like all of their boons and stuff is melee, so you can focus on like making sure we have those boons, especially when we have to spread out.
Yeah, it's all good. I just wasn't. Already wasn't sure if I was like borderline on being in the AoE.
Yeah.
Please try and make sure you're a little closer in for that first red. Because somebody's out pretty far, and it's making us sit out pretty far.
Someone had to have gone in late or left too quick.
We were all here.
You know, you all look like you're in position, so it had to have been either late.
It might have been Winfrey's portal was a little bit off of the green and.
Okay.
Ready, check.
Scary tap. Oh.
Three, two, one, now.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, overlapped. My bad miss.
Oh. Well, jump off.
Oh, I want to see the timing of this. So it pop. Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see, I see.
The lasers at that point are kind of annoying that they don't get cancelled by the phasing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, they are annoying. That's something I really didn't anticipate when I created the strat. And there's nothing we can do about it.
Let's see how clean we can get the ad
Yeah.
invis and stuff.
You know, like when I'm doing... Like, I'm not like trying to cleave the ads much because I'm trying to get as much boss damage in as possible, but I can focus the ads at the cost of significant boss damage.
I mean, you're already doing a ton of damage to the ads, like more than anybody else.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can do more. It's not a now thing, but okay.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Well,
I actually clicked it with my mouse.
guess we'll go after. I'll explain after.
Oh shoot,
Didn't get it.
my fault.
Oh, I have. Despite all those fuck ups, like 3-ish%. Anyways, what I was gonna say is, for Moose and Thailand, it's mostly just for Moose, but it could be good for you guys to swap, because Moose prefers full heal instead of hybrid heal, and it seems that it's a lot for her right now. Whereas healing could just be a lot simpler. There's no DPS rotation to keep up.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Ready, check.
And M finally responded.
Am I free?
I don't know if he's online right now.
Yeah.
That was really close.
Well, that's early.
Damn it. Three, two, one. Oh fuck. That's my fault. Yeah, I gotta start going the other way now. That's my usual path, but now with like a lot of people going that way, I need to go the other way. What'd he say? Are they actually?
So the lasers go through the hitbox, right? Like, do we need to come out towards square?
They target individuals, I believe, but square is probably a little safer. Probably not a bad idea considering that at least 3 people need flanking for full damage. We could at least use flanking on before the first chomp. Let's do that instead. See how that goes for the lasers.
Wolfie, you are now free.
Even if it's just like
Thank you so much.
we can get out there and
No problem.
the targeting happens and maybe we can come back in. I don't know. It's worth trying to manipulate it.
I
Sorry,
can go eat now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Sorry, I was focused on getting M in. Were you guys talking about how to like bait that attack and like somebody stay out just to keep it away from group?
Whether it's that we all like, I was talking about
Instead of going towards arrow like we normally do, go towards square.
go towards square, and then
see
come
if
back
that
in
changes
after.
anything, and then that will also give you and the soul beast flanking bonus before first chomp. But I don't know if the extra distance it takes to run will matter.
Welcome.
But yeah, like that's also another thing because that targets whoever's closest to the center, right?
Yes.
So like Thailand could just stand like here instead, right when we phase. I think my massive visibility will still reach him.
I mean, it's gigantic range.
Oh, it's 1200. What the
Yeah,
hell?
it's gigantic.
It's huge.
It's
I mean,
built for this world.
and then once the laser starts, you can come into the group.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to do that.
Alright, let's try that.
Alright. So I'm gonna re-go over the green stuff because it's gonna change a bit for you, M, and then we will continue. So I've explained everything to everyone else, but your greens, M, you, for Jormag, and all of the Jormag, Primordius, and Zaitan greens are right here. For Jormag and Primordius, or rather just for Jormag, you will have a portal provided for you. So you take the portal, you come here, you succeed, you portal back. Your portal will be the one closer to Hurt.
Towards square.
Wait, no, it's the one on the edge. I apologize. So edge, port, succeed green, port back. And then normal spread spot of here for you. And Primordius, you will spread towards triangle side. You will go to your green, and you will have a portal to go right back to boss. All right. Anything? Are there any questions or concerns? All right.
Ready, check.
Oh, he's on Scrapper still. Might want to swap him.
And then you may as well get a food refresh. Or another ready check. And we'll get started. Oh, okay.
Shit, too bad. Laser.
Three, two, one. Okay. Someone.
Did I not?
No. Oh, rip my burst. Alright.
Oh, are we not GG?
Oh, I didn't realize we had a death. GG.
I forgot to drop the entrance.
Yes, you did.
We gotta make sure when we adjust moves that we're both close to mid.
Ready check.
Gee,
Not see that.
gee, that's 4 dead. Sorry, 4 down.
Ready check.
Yeah, I believe the big spots where quickness drops is during the spread. I'm not sure if there's anything that can be done about it though. Alright. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, that's my fault. Continue.
Are we gonna make the check though?
No. It's more DPS practice though.
I want to see how close we got as well.
This is really good.
Mm-hmm. It could have been attributed to my death that we failed there, or just succeed greens. GG.
I was gonna ask you, do you want me to place the portal in a specific spot since you're taking mine back? I can drop it like in a spot so you'll be in range for Dragon Slash right away. I would just prefer a marker for that because I don't want to get you chomped if I'm gonna do that.
I mean, that the main thing I want is I don't want to be chomped. That's
Yeah.
anywhere
so, like,
where I'm not chomped, I don't care too much.
I was like, if I put you like right in the melee spot, if you know where it is and can mark it, I can just put the portal right there so you can portal back and immediately do your burst.
I'm trying to find a good spot on the ground that you can just know and
Like I've been doing right here, and I know that's pretty far, but
yeah, in short, like I want to come back. I want to be in my
because
trigger.
you'll already be charging.
Yeah, I want to be charging. I take the portal, and then chomp happens. I go to flank, and I slash.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
That's
okay. So you might
my-
want me to put it like.
It's like
I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I have the AOE in front of me. I know where it is, and I'm just trying to find a good spot that works for you. Like, for example, arrow is the safe spot. Like,
It is the safe. Okay, I'll just do on
just
arrow then. I'll just do right on arrow. That'll be fine.
And then let me confirm.
Yeah, nothing. Doing 2 because the PAMs will have DPS downtime if they don't have a portal 2.
Yeah, porting
Because
to
we'll have
the
more
melee
people
spot.
downtown if we all have to walk out, right?
What was that, Thailand?
Porting to the melee spot, no, is a little bit risky in that it's higher execution. If people press like a movement button, often they go off the edge from that port.
Yeah. I mean, it is risky,
Okay
but
though, there's only 3 people.
Which,
taking
like,
it.
it's not bad. It's just you need people to be paying more attention to another thing and get another muscle
Fight in
memory thing done.
general. We're doing it like I'm gonna be placing it right next to the greens. They don't need to be moving to it too.
okay. So just melee, or just if I pull it up again. So like, I'm just gonna trace the edge of the chomp and find a good spot just around here that you can just look at the terrain and just know where it is.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be melee, but just like no further than like here and like curve over to arrow.
I'll just keep doing like here then. Like that'll be fine.
Yeah, I like it.
Right here? Go through
Yeah,
to
just
here.
in case somebody's like running to it or something.
Dragon Slash is
that close enough?
300, which means that even if I'm out of max melee, it should be fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just do my best
Ready, checked.
and see what I can do. Okay. Oh, well. I'm running the wrong heal, but that's a very small damage loss. It's fine.
Time to not meet to chat. Like,
I only use it once at the very beginning of phase.
Ripple?
Oh, okay. Not enough counter push at that section. Okay. I now have mending.
Ready check.
that pushing will be good now.
Thank you.
No, it was because of mending. That's why the push failed.
One down.
Res friend?
I don't know where he is. Trying.
They rest back from rally.
Oh. Oh no, I'm getting it now. Three, two, one, no.
I'm not sure the mech is in range. Thanks.
Was that portal okay?
It was a little far, but I think it still worked.
Ready check.
I'm just trying to get more used to DPSing on Primordial since I have to go back and forth for flanking.
Are the soul beasts also doing that?
I mean, if they're not, they should be. When they can.
That might make a difference for the check. If not, but
3, 2, 1, now. Oh no. No! I mean, 2 dead anyway, GG. Yeah, that's my fault. Blazeborn's rotation really lines up with doing a Dragon Slash right when that chomp happens. Generally, I've been able to make it, but this time I delayed my rotation a little bit, tried to be a little bit greedy, and couldn't make it out.
It's too bad you can't Dragon
Ready,
Slash
check.
and then immediately use that blink skill right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So Noth was saying something about portaling out. Would you want to try that?
A portal out means a no portal in, though.
Yeah,
If
but
I
that's a
time it
lot of people
perfectly.
saving DPS from portal out.
If I time it perfectly, you can do both. If you want to go for it.
Let me think here.
I mean, if we use the shift signet, we can do both.
If we do it, I'm gonna have a designated spot for the portal, which
That's fine.
that we can stand on it, and you guys can be ready and not get spread. So it'll probably be on like exactly on like here maybe.
Where are you?
Over by
oh
square.
wow, over there. Okay.
So you can, you know, hit the boss from flank on the edge so you don't get spread. So
But the thing is,
you
like,
and
all
Noth
the ads are going to be over here. I'm trying to coordinate my Dragon Slashes to cleave as much as possible.
Yep. So you do that, and then when the chomp is like getting close, you start working your way over to square.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open the portal, like just in time for you to port out. If we do this, I want you and Noth and both Soul Beasts to be taking it out because that way you guys won't overlap spreads because you're all gonna be standing on top of each other. Or, you know, if only you want to, that's fine too. I'm just saying, like...
I mean, my big thing is, if we want a portal out and back in, wouldn't it be better to just coordinate for arrow and tank and take the very small amount of, like, flanking loss, just so we can come back to a safe location where everyone will be?
Yeah, we could do that. If you want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, over here.
I'll do it right on arrow, like right here, and then all 4 of you DPS can take it if you want. If you guys don't feel comfortable, you don't have to.
Well, we can try.
I might mess up timing the first time, but we'll give it a shot.
Yep. So I.
Well, it just
Good.
the whole point is just to save on the walking time. You still have to spread, so you still have to take it like early enough to spread out. But
You
don't
guys
have to,
won't be
like,
getting
walk.
spread with this because it's
Well,
No,
I
no,
meant
sorry,
the
I'm
people
sorry.
who are taking it who have spread.
No, there should only be one person taking it that has spread.
yeah.
So you have the 4 like pure DPS players.
Because
Oh, I see, I see.
like Winfer and I both have blink. We can just blink out, so we can be like standing over here with spread. It doesn't matter. The Pams have rifle 5. You know, like everybody else has something. You guys are just DPS. So yeah.
We can try it.
Ready, check.
Just know I will be opening it from the other side. So just wait for it.
It's been purified. Break it to send it back. Exposed.
3, 2, 1, now.
Oh fuck, I might have.
Interesting. It worked.
But that's a green
What?
fail.
Oh, that was totally me, I think.
Yeah. You're doing you're doing a lot more yourself, so you forgot.
But the portal timing was good.
Yeah.
Ready check.
So the only other problem I can see if we end up having DPS issues is we're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle to have quickness on the return when you're opening.
I'm fine with that.
But that's a thing that we can try to play around with.
I will portal them to the middle green. And then they'll be able to get quickness from you guys.
It's been purified. It worked. Break it to send it back. It's exposed.
Oh, there's two of it.
Ow. Nope, we're not making the damage show.
So
I believe somebody got spread who shouldn't have, and by the time you guys realized it, you got to a good spot, but my pistol 5 pushed me back right to the point where both of the spreads intersected. So I guess in a way that's my bad, but there was also a spread issue there. Like all the spread people, you don't need to be so close to the edge. You can just chill a little bit away, just in this green section. Sorry, wait, what green section? This terrain section here. While everyone else can just chill towards the edge to just make that a lot more straightforward.
Ready check.
I know. It sucks.
You can't chill that far out because they're always there. You have to like move out at the last second.
Going down, apparently. Towards the middle. Is that gonna make it?
It's been purified. It worked. Break it to send it back. It's exposed.
That's oh. Did you guys just take it back too fast or something?
No, I just opened it a little bit late.
Oh, okay.
that wasn't even a like which person missed it. It's like there's just an empty green.
Ready check.
Remember, there's no harm in opening really early. Portal is 10 seconds, greens are 6.5.
It's just hard because, like, for us, if we do our rotation perfectly, we can fit everything in right before the portal. So it's like hard to, you know, everything.
I get you.
It's been purified. Break it to send
Things are
it
gonna be
back.
pretty scuffed. Yeah, no, that
That's fine.
I think a few people missed.
please make sure that you're not still pushing once it's coming to the second point. Like, still pushing sideways.
Ready check.
Mm-hmm.
Push it into the prismatic rift.
It's time to put up.
Purified. Break it to send it back. Exposed.
Oh, come on, me. Okay.
Oh, if the greens don't bring the circle like too close, then we don't have to. We can actually stay out and bait more easily. It actually works.
That's 2 messages. Are you GG? Literally, those 2 mess-ups made a big difference. What was that, Noth?
Oh, so those interrupt circles are being dragged in from the greens. So if the greens don't move too close, there's actually space for people to bait. Because I noticed this pull there was actually space because they didn't like move all the way in and drag all the circles on top of us. Whoever's furthest out always gets the interrupt circles targeted on them. So if you like stay out and you don't drag it onto the group, or you give us like space to move off of the edge so that we can bait the spread, it makes it easier.
So the interrupt circles, you just mean the stuff that the cold seers or storm seers do?
I think so. Whatever they add that does it.
The Stormseers do chill, right?
The Stormseer's dying definitely interrupts because those do like stuns. They do the chills with the regular attacks.
And there's a series of small circles, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they follow you.
Yeah, that one's the laser that happens like during greens.
Yeah, well, if people don't like drag it right on top of the group when they're coming back, then there's like space to bait more easily. That's all. Or not everyone will get interrupted.
No.
I used to bait that as a ham and like keep it out of the stack.
Mm-hmm.
Ready
Okay.
check.
Corrupted magic. Push it into the prismatic rift.
It's a lot of CC too.
Purified. Break it to send it back.
I guess shatter, I guess.
Exposed.
It's
I think if we mess up that first one, you need to hold absorb.
Ready check.
Someone who's supposed to be baiting greens isn't baiting them because Sam keeps getting it, and then we get the double overlap.
Ready check.
Hold on. Don't do it. So I will go over stuff again, and then everyone else you don't. You always stay close to the edge. So we have Lanius as circle. Sorry, Lanius as arrow. We have M at circle. We have Twinkle at X. We have Noro at heart, and then we have Noth at X. So me, Sam, Ray, and well, just us three. We need to be at the very edge. So everyone, like, who needs spread, just chill in this section, or just give the people who don't need to spread this section worth of like wiggle room ish, and then
Yeah, I think Moose was arrow. I don't remember.
oh yeah, okay.
Lanius
Yeah.
was yeah.
Yeah, so because we swapped that because Moose is melee and Lanius is not. So Lanius can just go back up here.
Yeah, I've been going out past
Yep.
Moose.
Glad you've been ignoring me. But yeah, Soul Beasts, just make sure that you are actively like being at the very edge in those like when spread's supposed to be happening, so we don't have any spread mishaps.
Ready check.
That section coincides with my Dragon Slash, so I can just do a Dragon Trigger 5 to the very edge, and then a Dragon Spike Mine to the edge, just to make sure I don't get it. Whatever you Soul Beasts can do. Couple pulls and we'll be done.
Push it into the prismatic rift. There, it's been purified. Break it to send it back. It worked. The dragon force is closed.
To the edge. Three, two, one, now.
What was it? Oh, you're standing on the wrong one.
I went there, I spammed, but I went to the bad spot. Because I got spread and I wanted spread to end. In case multiple people got spread. Because I shouldn't have gotten spread anyway. Even though I did because I was stupid.
I mean, if all 4 of you guys are doing it, one of you will get spread at least.
Yeah, I just don't
But it
know
should be
if anyone
fine.
else did. Go ahead.
Ready
Oh,
check.
it should be fine if one of us gets it.
Yeah, I know.
It depends, because if you're porting onto Noro, who has it.
No, I'm
You
moving
apply.
immediately after dropping portal.
That's ready.
Oh, I
check.
see what you mean. You guys can let it expire and then port out. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Last one.
Mine will always be the one right on arrow though.
Down.
Break it to send it back. The dragon board is exposed.
Fuck mine up, so I'm gonna go drop differently.
Three, two, one.
Forgot I stay.
Very slow. Birds need to cleave. Somses, I think.
I can't screen. Good job. Alright, that will do it for today.
How do we feel about that portal strat?
I'm fine with it, I just have to get used to it.
Has the portal out has it been what's the phrase? Has it been placed fine in regards to where you guys have your reds placed?
Oh yeah, that's fine. The last one was a little messy anyway, because I got hit by mid.
I've been putting it like right about here, I think. But if you guys are placing red all the way on the edge, then
We're going over here.
okay. You don't have to go that far since we're only doing one red. You could just put it like just outside of where the green is, and then
Yeah, true. We all could put it here and then walk over.
yeah.
Like, there's no... It doesn't matter where the portal for the greed portal is. It just needs to
It has to be
somewhere.
away from other people, yeah.
It's more that initial coming back, I think, is still a problem.
What do you mean the initial coming back?
I can show you in a minute.
Okay, you have Because like this is all stuff nobody has done before, so
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I think one big part of it is a lot of people just want consistency, so they do what they know. But also, we're dealing with pretty rough damage checks here. But I designed it that way because I believe we're fully capable of fulfilling those DPS checks. And well, as we've been practicing, exposure is one big component to it. And look at our Jormags now. We're getting that pretty consistently. Now it's tight. It's a bit heart-wrenching at times, but we are getting Jormag.
I know I've personally made some improvements on my Jormag rotation because I've been practicing with another group, and I figured out something I was doing that wasn't ideal, and now I'm doing something that's a significant increase. But
So if you take a look, like this is.
Oh, hold on. Let me throw your stream up.
Yeah.
Pop out.
okay.
So we're spreading on for Prime Mortis, right? And we have to go early enough to make sure we get red. But then if we look at like, so we're coming back. People are back. And if we look at DPS, none of them have quickness.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them will until like
Yeah.
3 to 4 seconds after green
That's the
pops.
same as would be normal. Like the only thing that would
No,
change that is if we have
because-
one alacrity do a red.
No, because normally you have ham dropping reds, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Which
is we
means the
could change
quickness
that
is on
with
stack
our
and
group
gives.
by changing
Oh.
who's dropping reds,
Yeah, so we could do that to make sure we have quickness for that return.
which was kind of like what I was talking about, I think, last week with having one sub be mechanic sub and one sub be DPS sub. So we have one of the alacrity people doing each portal, one quickness person doing each portal, or I don't remember how I phrased it.
Yeah, we can have a Pam or somebody who is also doing greens do a void pool. And we can have it doesn't really matter which herald stays with the main group.
Yeah, it's
So-
just because they're just pulsing quickness before they teleport back. So
Yeah, maybe the DPS herald still does void pool, but the heal herald doesn't, because it's easier for a heal herald to camp glint at very little cost, whereas a DPS one still has to follow some sort of like structured rotation to do some good damage, and to be able to like prepare and save stuff for that is important. Whereas heal herald is, oh, I could just literally camp glint until Zaytane if I wanted to.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a little bit spicy at the ads phase at the moment.
Yeah, that's to be expected. Like, I feel like it's just those lasers that are really throwing us off, and maybe when we beat the DPS check before the greens show up, those won't show up. I don't know what to expect. Like, we're getting close to that, but
Because I do have like mixed priorities where I want to come to stack
I
to
know.
give quickness, and then I also want to bait the lasers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is,
But then I'm never on stack to give the next burst of quickness, which means we definitely don't have it coming back. Yeah.
yeah, I know how you feel.
No, it's
This is just something
tough to figure out.
Yeah, it's something to figure out. It's just something I didn't really anticipate with my strategy in mind. I expected the laser to just not happen or to be cancelled instead of like
Yeah.
it actually happening.
But like you could have the Parallax max bait here, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
one of
so,
them at least,
yeah.
yeah.
Or you could have both of them, right? It doesn't.
Well, yeah, I guess you could. I was thinking what we could do is have one alac mech and one quickness bait the reds, and then one alac and one quickness do mid green, and then you guys can pull spoons to the DPS people right when they teleport out and before they teleport in, and then the people doing reds go back to the green on the left rather than to the middle one. It's just they won't like whoever's quickness doing that won't be able to get back to group as easily, which would be a problem.
So let's do this.
I feel like that overcomplicates because
Um,
effectively you have
The
two people on
strategy
the
in
side,
general is overcomplicated. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about what would be most efficient.
Right?
not
You have two people
what's
on
complicated.
the left side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have 8 people on the right side.
No. We haven't been doing that. We've had 4 people on the left side and 6 on the right most of the time.
Which means the 4 on the left are never getting quickness anyway.
But 2 of those are alacrity and 2
yes,
of those are quickness.
Yeah, but like your goal is to have as many players have quickness on the return, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because your alac can kick in a little later and still have most of the benefit. Which realistically means you want 2 on this side and 8 on this side, 8 on the right side.
So, how do I put it? Ideally,
We do only have 2 over here, right?
yes. So ideally, when we're talking about spread and the directions that we go, ideally we have both heralds going from the combat replay POV to the left, both heralds, and then we have, let's say, both Pams go that way as well. So we have 4 on that side, and then we have the other people who are actually supposed to spread and get out, who aren't here to greed, go out the right side, and then the other people do the portal, and they're going to go to center, and then it's just they go back. I'm not fully understanding
I'm not
the
talking
left and
about
right.
which way people run. I'm talking about where we end up before returning.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
which is
only
we have 8 on this side.
Yeah.
okay, now I'm on the same page as you. So yeah,
Yep.
8 and 2.
Because it's all about like where you are to get boons on the return.
Yeah, so yeah, it would make sense because reds really don't matter that much. They just need to go away from group.
Yep.
If we want to optimize that little bit, which I don't think is necessary, but it would help. It would help make things consistent, but it does overcomplicate it. So what would be the solution is 1 Pam, 1 quickness. We have Moose and Lanny's, for example. You 2 are Void Pool. You go to center with your spread, you bait, and you go to where it is on the combat replay. And then we have Moose and M on... we would have Thylin and M on middle. And they would buff the returning group. We would then have Moose and Lanny as Void Pool people go to the left far green right there.
Yeah,
and then they succeed.
That's exactly what I was saying.
That doesn't make sense to me because you're giving boons to 8 people with 2 supports.
No, you're not.
A bunch of them won't get quickness.
The 2 of us that are doing the right green aren't going to be on that stack. It's going to be 6 people. And like, yeah, that's more than 5, but it's still better than 0.
How do you get 6? Where are the other 2 people?
On the other green.
Yes,
on the right far green.
Yeah. We're not on mid green, we're on far right.
So,
green.
bear with, right?
Okay.
So, if you put Moose on the left side, Moose has to run back.
Yep, so that's the next thing I was going to say is rather than having...
Which is terrible, so you put 2 Pams, they take the green, they shift Signet to the right, they take the portal, and they crash down.
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean, that works.
And then, because you have 2 quickness on the right side, with 8 people, everybody has quickness coming back in?
Presumably, yeah. Yeah. The only thing is that...
burst is better.
Okay, we can work with that. That's a strategy. All, like, Noro's and my argument is, how do we efficiently give people boons so they have all the quickness and all the alacrity they need when they immediately take the portal back, versus optimizing, like, how do we move people around so they get back on group? And the Pam solution is the better solution, because you need a way for Moose to get back quick. There is no good way to do that, and that's what Thylan's saying, of just having both Pams do Void Pools is just for Primordius, and then they go do their greens, they shift Signet and portal back. And quickness is
It's that plus quickness is more important on the opening burst.
Oh yeah.
And you will have 3 players that aren't getting quickness on the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what it will. Yeah. So we can do that. We'll explain it to them on Tuesday, and
And
easy peasy.
You would expect those players to probably be the verts that aren't getting quickness.
Yeah, it'd be
coming back on vert and not
the
having
portal
quickness
vert.
is.
I mean, we'd be coming back with the quickness people. Would be the
Yeah, but they would press
it'd be
quickness
delayed by like a half second, which is basically how it is normally.
except that one of them's already pressed their buttons and may not have them up.
But we like so. My suggestion is in line with having the
You have them both in
quote-unquote
the DPS quick sub.
the mechanics subgroup would be one of the quickness people doing mechanics and coming back with the portal brutes. So we're always coming back and going out together and giving quickness before leaving and coming after coming back. It's a strategy I'd like to write down on paper so people
Yeah,
can see
no,
what
it
I
makes sense
mean,
to me.
but
Yeah, so just... I don't think I'm following your current conversation, but I just want to get what we're going to be doing on Tuesday down, so everyone here at the very least understands. So, Chomp begins, both Pams go to center, ideally to the left side from when looking at the combat replay. They bait, they go to where you see the heralds are now, and then they go down. Now, meanwhile, we have 8 people initially stacking at middle green after spread. All those people will get buffed by quickness. Then, the virtuosos, after the initial quickness buff, will go to their green, succeed it, and then the middle and right green people go to the other exit portal, take it back. Pam's shift signet and take it back. And we're now all together.
Yep.
Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing Tuesday. Please continue with your conversation.
oh no,
yeah, you could wherever you want the portal, whether it's between the greens or on one of the greens. It doesn't really matter.
well, since we have 2 portals, I was thinking we could put one on the middle green and one on the right green, since it doesn't hurt to, I guess.
Huh?
We
want
green
everybody
will
stacked with
expire
these.
after the green goes off. With the way I'm timing it, I think maybe it won't actually.
Hold on. Let me swap to my Pam. I have a Pam, so I may as well swap to it.
Portals don't show up on the replay. Thailand, was my portal that was on mid green expiring? Like, were you able to take it back after green? Or did you have to go to the other one?
I went to the other portal.
You had to go to the other one.
So I can't do that then. Never mind.
Now, portal don't last 20 seconds. Chomp takes 6 seconds, I think. So there's a 2-second leeway each.
So I think you just come out to between the greens.
Yep.
We boon there, and then we split.
Yeah, so...
Oh, we'll boon on top of the middle port, like in the one in the middle. Like, I want to put... We have to make sure that they're separated because I'm specifically going somewhere where other people won't be because I have spread.
I'm coming in as Pam because I'm going to have shift signet, and I'm going to show you the range that a Pam will have from their green, so you can find a good spot for a portal. Because ideally we want an immediate shift signet into an immediate portal.
That is a good call.
So, let me get my simulation going.
I was gonna ask if you could see if people got revealed on that last poll. I feel like the Storm Seers aren't coming in, and I don't know why.
Well, if we dropped out of invis, yeah, I mean it's messy. Let's take a look.
Alright, so Chomp
sorry,
is
let
here.
me get my screen again.
We have Void Pool. We go to like here. Oop. So from here, this is like the edge of that green. And this is where the other far green is. But it can't go any further than the very edge of it.
So I port the DPS people to here-ish. That's...
So,
I could just do here. It doesn't matter, I guess. I just really don't want to overlap with anybody.
why isn't this working? Oh, first.
I'll just go between the 2 greens. I'll go here.
Yeah. It's generally the safest. It's fine.
And then I'll just walk away from it in case somebody takes it back early, and then I'll walk back.
Yep, Grey and Miss Twinkle Toes.
Like it's rough because like
Dropped out of invis
we're
early.
bursting as hard as we can to make the DPS check, so we can't like hold like you can't hold barrage or something like that.
I
Like,
know.
once we're making the DPS check consistently, it'll be a little easier. Hopefully.
Yeah, and like same thing with Jormag. I'll say it a lot, but exposure is what we need. We need to get to Primordus more.
Yeah.
Get our rotation down. Get people comfy with it. Then we'll be good. And there's.
Oh yeah, do you want to keep playing DPS quick, or do you want to play heal quick miss?
That's the other main thing. I mean, neither can work, but I know that unlike in raids, like you would just prefer not to play like a full-on DPSer in raids, for example. Which is why like you're generally like some hybrid or preferably a healer in raids. And I don't mind doing that here. I just okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, look, my job's pretty brain dead and
Yeah.
early. Apart from like making sure that I cleanse our chill before we throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed that it's been nice. Like, obviously most of the time, standing in the right spot, we don't get chilled, but it seems like there's a little bit of RNG to that attack, and that does sometimes hit me.
Yeah. A lot of our like slow Re-Prog progress is just due to the hard strategies and checks I'm making for you guys.
Oh yeah,
like, if we made things a lot easier, it's very easy to just go back to what we know, and we'd probably be at Zaitan by now. But
oh yeah, like we're basically specifically doing a strategy to cut out hams, and to go solo healer.
Yes.
To be fair, we could cut out hams with
we could do Druid
with a strategy
Tempest,
that runs like the more safe splits, damage
There's
splits, and
a video of somebody doing heal Mirage instead of ham now, and that's just I don't understand it, but if people want to do it, then you know, cool.
Yeah, it's more just like. Wait, what are you saying? Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
And the main thing is like, it just sucks. Like there's just again very little flexibility, and I just try to create a composition that combines what people actually want in HTcm versus with a new strategy to actually make things useful. And that just really isn't a thing anywhere else. Like, sure, you can have a lot of builds can work, but you're going to be far away from group all the time. And unless things just line up very conveniently, it's not really going to work that well. It's like, yes, a heal Mirage can work. It can take a lot of the virtuoso pressure by doing a lot of their stuff.
The other thing I would ask is if Hammer is worse for you on Quick Herald.
Yeah, I was kind of curious how that's been working out for you guys.
Because there's like it might just be better if we absorb it and you sword 5 back.
So if you guys
and that way you never have to.
There's one thing I worry about, and that's regen uptime on the.
Worry about the weapon swapping.
Because the weapon swapping's good, but or the like strategy works and it's really good, but like if you guys are dropping that off group every time, we won't have regen, and then during Suwon, I think the cooldown on it might make things really hard. But
I mean, my sub will always have regen.
Yeah, but the bottom sub probably is not gonna have regen all the time, but I mean, it's a solo heal comp, so it's not like the regen is nice, but it's not like super important.
It'll help. It
helps.
I feel like regen does most of the healing in like Suwon because they're off group so much, but like maybe with the absorb strategy, since they'll be closer more, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In worst case, you can have a Pam run medkit and do medkit 5.
Yeah, and I guess when it gets to that point, we might want to have like the people that are doing the greens off group have regen, so them being in the heal group, because you know we're off the group for like 20 seconds straight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just thinking way far ahead though.
Because yeah, I don't know how much DPS you lose by swapping to hammer.
I do not have a DPS quick herald geared, I think, so I can't check.
It's not bad anymore, but I don't think it's good either. If that makes sense.
It's not as good as swords, not even close, but yeah, it does hit hard. Like it's really slow. That is another thing too. You can reach the boss from
That's true.
during it. But...
Remember that as
Very fair.
close screen. Outside of the very first one, all the other greens, you can just be in melee with the boss and just camp swords.
Is that true for like Zaitan and everything too?
I believe so. I'm just throwing my simulation on because apparently I missed.
I mean, the downtime would be pretty similar on reds if you get the timing down of like you run out and sword 5 back. I would think.
I think the only risk there would be like accidentally using the rest of your energy with the absorb and then not being able to
Yeah, I
sword
mean,
5.
you got to be good. Yeah.
That'll come with practice if not. Oh, people are actually using that strat? I didn't know that.
I mean, yeah, if you don't fuck up ever, then you can stay on group, yeah. But you gotta not fuck up ever.
Yeah, that's where the skill
And
check
we're not
comes
there
in.
yet.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I'm having you guys go to the edge and have a main and alternate strategy, and for that safety.
Getting lots of practice in on it.
Yeah, so there actually won't be a single Zaitan green where that's going to be a thing. So actually, all close greens are ranged, just barely, but they are ranged. Okay, that's unfortunate. Solely due to what our damage is. But like, you can stay in melee and then just dodge backwards, like when there's like a second or two left. Get in and then just walk forward. That's what I usually did when I was quick scrapper here. Just a bunch of small stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't run hammer, you run, like, whether you run hammer or you run a second set of swords and one of them has bloodlust, you do something like that.
Or staff.
Like, you still definitely run bloodlust.
I will always argue for staff as opposed to two sets of swords.
Yeah, staff is not very comfortable on this fight.
Yeah, but for pushing, it's so much better than swords. And then for like Primordius adds phase, it hits so much faster than swords and hits so many more enemies. And then obviously for orbs, other than the second purification, it's so much CCM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's the problem, right? Is that it's not CC on the second purification. So
that's fine. That's the one where all 10 people are there.
You know, I can easily just do a Dragon Slash there. It's fine.
Oh.
We have so much time before Mordermoth spawns after it. Like, it's the safest orb.
You know, like my Dragon Slash is about what a Staff 5 is. That's an easy replace.
Because yeah, I would lean towards hammer with bloodlust.
Yeah.
You still have a decent chunk of CC, and you have range tagging.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Well, any other big questions or concerns that we can think of?
No, that's mostly it. It's just like quickness uptime, and we solved the protection uptime on
Yeah.
How close did we get to beating Primordius, the good pull? It was like 8% or something?
7, yeah.
7, yeah, that's...
Yeah,
We'll get
the
it
main
pretty
thing is the
soon.
soul beasts aren't actually fucking flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the soul-based problem on Primordius.
That's, like a 20% DPS loss at least. Oh,
It's significant. Like, I don't know how like some people actually feel about like marker packs and timers, but I mean I have them all available for those who want them. Like my marker pack has a max melee and a flanking line that you can entirely rely on.
and
Makes trying to flank very easy.
can also do the other side if people wanted
Oh,
to. I don't
fuck
know if
that
it would...
shit.
So is that what this line
suck.
is, by the
Yeah,
way?
that's flank.
So if this side is flanking?
Yep.
And this side isn't?
Or sorry, that is correct. Green is good, red is bad.
It's a very big flanking region.
Yes. I mean, the boss faces, what direction is it? North, south, east, west. So, I mean, that is what it is to the best of my knowledge. Or you just go with the fact that, like, there is this section on the ground. So, like, if you make a diagonal from here to, like,
Just
X,
move past the line, the brick line.
yeah, like
Yeah,
this.
no, I've had the max melee on since I realized you'd made it.
Yeah, max
Very
melee is
helpful.
really good.
That's what I use to figure out where to place portal.
Yep. And not a lot in the pack is like super useful, but the stuff around is really good. But yeah, I am not seeing maybe the soul beasts are trying and they think they're doing it, but I'm not seeing it. Not with how much I am doing it and how much I'm over here. So that's a lot of damage lost. And
See their crit chance go down, I'm sure.
oh yeah, like let me slog manager slip. Here's a long pole. Let's look here.
Did you do fractals today, Nora? Do you want fractals?
I haven't done fractals in months. I don't know. I play them for like 3 weeks or so, like pretty consistently, and then I just get tired of it and stop doing
Fair
it.
enough.
Is this okay? That is crit. So
I'm gonna be back in a bit.
all right. Oh, I guess they are actually flanking. Wait, that Mitar. Wait, this makes no sense. No way do I have 100%. Oh wait, no.
It says they have like 22% hit or
Okay, I'm just looking at
flanking.
hits critical instead of other things. Like if
There's an actual flanking.
yeah, I
thing
know there's
on...
actual flanking. It's just
Okay.
I was looking at that first, like in damage modifiers, somewhere around here.
Like the problem with the flanking thing is I think it also counts like mobs, and that will throw
Yeah.
off the numbers quite a bit. But when I look at your figure, it's 91 out of 99 for flanking. I doubt you only hit ads 8 times.
Yeah, where's the actual flanking thing?
It's under general stats, offensive stats. And it's
Oh, okay, I see. I'm stupid. Yeah, like I'm at 91, while everyone is like pathetically low. I mean, for some builds that's fine, but it's just the Soul Beast 22, and then other Soul Beast 16. And if I go to my Power Soul Beast, what's my Power Soul? Lost it. Let's look at all that a Soul Beast gets when they flank outside of crit chance, if there's anything. I gotta also make sure I'm a private squad, so random people don't just join me.
I
So
don't.
crits, swap. You deal more damage and have an increased chance to critically strike while attacking from behind or the side. So that's a 15% damage loss and a 10% crit chance loss. Okay.
So but they're still at 100% crit chance, so they must be overcapped on crit.
I mean, okay, so we're at 50% crit, 25 with Fury. No, wait, we have 40% with Fury.
90 with Fury.
So, yeah, so we're at 90 with Fury. And then, where do we get
I
the
think there might
others?
be a Soul Beast one, maybe?
Wait,
Oh.
and we have attribute increase. The attribute increase gets me to roughly 98 by default without that. Where's the other one?
Do you think they're taking assassin gear?
I doubt it. I cannot see any other crit.
So Sam didn't hit 100% crit chance on Primordius. He was like 98.9.
That is... Look at that! I'm at 57.9 plus 40, which is 97.9.
Yep. So he would hit 1% more crits than that. So if he's flanking some of the time, maybe that makes it. Gray, on the other hand, had 100% crit chance, so I think he might be taking some assassin's pieces.
Yeah. But the main thing is, even if you are doing that, you're missing on 15% damage.
Yep. Which
That's
is huge.
30%. That's 15 per soul beast. That's so much that you're missing. And I got one Gray to transition to Warhorn. I gotta actually like legit talk to him about that, but it's not hard to just go and flank because all you have is 2, 3, like everything is ranged.
Yeah, Warhorn
just...
has one root skill rather than two, so you can just constantly be moving.
I mean, there are other root stuff, like you have your 7, you can't move with 3, can't move with F2.
That's fair, yeah. They're just a lot shorter than, you know,
Yeah.
Barrage.
So you can easily coordinate them, but like it's not hard to just go to the side for a moment and cleave and wait.
They probably just don't know how far they have to move or something.
Yeah, and that's where my marker pack comes in.
Because that, like, let's see, how much of the actual total damage are they? They're, like, together, it's 45 out of 214.
Yeah, so in the log,
They're 20% of our total DPS, 21%, which with a 15% increase.
So in this log, we failed Primordius, let's say at like 7%. So, I mean, I'm not going to do a full 15 because it's not that simple to just add 15%. So I'm just going to add 10% to both of their damage and see what the added damage is.
Based on my quick calculation, it would be about 3% of Primordius' health over the whole entire fight. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but, you know, when we're at 7%, that's half of the gap right there.
Yeah, so let's do 25, 385 times or times 1.1. And 29. 2908. Then how long? Well, let's do... I mean, it's the full duration, so we may as well. Let's just do 74. So... do... No, actually, let's do 70. wish I could see precisely how much health Primordus had.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I mean, there is a way, it's just annoying.
Yeah, if it was just built into it.
Oh wait, there's still no raw health value. Like, come on, it's a combat log.
Like,
Trying to find just... I mean, I guess I can just do this. Okay. Oh wait, this is damage for these people. Okay. So here we go. The very end, roughly. So around here, sure. So we want to be about here. The 153. Grenades 168. Yeah, it's a few percent. Like, this is roughly about 350,000. So 168. Sometimes there's 2% actually. I mean, it's something. But yeah. Alright, one moment. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with raids.